Hello everybody, good morning or good evening or good afternoon wherever you are on this beautiful Mother Earth right now. If you are new to my channel, my name is Cassidy. Y'all can call me Cass or Cassie. I'm a mindset and fitness coach and a content creator on here and primarily on TikTok. So today I felt called to talk about something just like on the spot. I don't have any type of script or any notes for this. I'm kind of just going from the heart, and I feel like I need to share this topic for some reason. And it's the idea that we can feel better by looking better. I know that sounds so surface level and so egotistical, and that's why we're gonna dive deep into this and get a more, deep meaning for all of this, because it's more than just looks. And hopefully that will come across in the way that I intend it to throughout this video, and maybe we could start a little conversation about this in the comments. So before we get started, if you are excited to see this video, make sure to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment after this video is over or right now just about this topic, maybe your first thoughts or how you feel your best. Let's just do that. How do you feel your best? When do you feel at your best? This concept I've kind of known before, but haven't really thought that much about or expressed it much. And I've noticed it in the recent past because I got some new clothes the other day. I literally just got my nails done today. That's why I'm gonna be all the time, just click, click, click. I love that. I love that noise. Oh my God. It's so hard to type though. I'm on my phone and my computer, and I have essays and finals right now, so it's a lot. I'm not used to having long nails anymore because I haven't gotten this long of acrylics in so many years. So it's a little bit to get used to, but I think they're cute. And I, put on makeup today. I got some cute rings. I got a tattoo yesterday. All this kind of aesthetic stuff that no, it doesn't matter in terms of happiness. And no, we can't base our worth or our level of happiness in a deep level on our appearance and the way we look in certain ways or what we have on our body. But I realized after getting dressed today and getting all of this done, I felt good. And I've reflected in the past about how I feel really good when I look good. And in a surface way, that seems just kind of stupid. Looks matter, which they don't. But the thing I've realized is everything is about energy. When we put positive energy into anything, we're gonna get that same energy back. That's just the law of attraction and the back and forth energy of the universe. And so when we put positive energy into ourselves, and that can be in so many different ways. It could be through different self-care practices, through meditation, through going on a walk, or stimulating our brain in some way, maybe listening to a good podcast or learning something new. But it can also be putting energy into our appearance. And the actual final sort of results and how we look isn't really the thing that makes us feel any type of way. That does not cause happiness. But putting energy into ourselves and telling our subconscious mind that we are worthy of the time and energy to just feel our best, that makes us feel good. And so for me, I've realized maybe the cliche self-care practice, of taking baths and getting your nails and hair done and stuff, which isn't always the best form of self-care. In some ways we definitely need more deeper self-care rituals, like self-love practices and gratitude and forgiveness and that kind of stuff. But I think that's why those types of practices, sort of like a spa day type of thing, is the cliche self-care practice. Because when we do those things, again, it's not the actual result that we get from it. The nice nails that, yes, they're aesthetically pleasing, they're cute, but that does not cause happiness. We cannot get happiness from external things, from the way things look. That doesn't create true peace and joy. it may create surface level happiness for a moment, but it's very temporary. But again, it's the energy we put into that stuff. So if we tell ourselves, I am worthy of spending the time to do something for myself that's just fun, for no other reason besides it being fun, and I get cool nails or cool hair out of this. Like, that's not gonna make me happy in itself. But I'm worthy of that time and that energy. And another thing to point out here is money is energy. That's all it is. It's a stupid piece of paper or a stupid number that we've all agreed upon has value in some way. But truly, it's an energetic exchange. And so when you start looking at money as energy, you're like, oh, I want to put more energy into myself because I want to grow. And that doesn't mean go and just splurge all your money and do random shit, but it means that when you do spend money on yourself for something that makes you excited, or that makes you just feel like you look good, or whatever it is, that means you are putting more energy into yourself by exchanging that money, which is just an energetic exchange. There's a difference between believing something will make you happy in a deep way versus true happiness. And this is where this concept there's kind of a fine line between it. Because if you believe that you'll be happy if you look good, that's never gonna happen, and you're always gonna be disappointed. And in our minds, in our human, just limited perspectives, we can always find ways to look better. We have so many things in society telling us, oh, you need this and you need that and you need to look this way or that way, and there's always gonna be something on us that, like, just physically, that we may believe we should change, or we would be better if we had this part of us in this certain way. So that's a dangerous path to go down. And that's not what I'm talking about here, believing that you will be happy when you look a certain way, because that is placing your sense of happiness in the future, which will never come, because we can only feel anything from this present moment. So you can only be happy from here. And with anything on this physical plane, we will always find a way to be better and to want more, even if you get to a certain goal, like an aesthetic thing. Let's say it's like a fitness goal or something, and it's not you actually feeling better from within and like mentally, emotionally, it's like a just physical change. You may be like happy and excited, and yes, be proud of yourself for maybe reaching a cool goal that you had. But if you thought that you would be happy once you reach that goal, like on a deep level, that's gonna be temporary. Yeah, it may last a couple weeks, even couple months with some things, especially if it is like a fitness goal or something that takes mental strength as well. But if you were waiting to be happy until that, you're gonna be very disappointed. And that's just the hard truth, the hard pill to swallow. It's truly just about the energy and putting that into yourself. And like when you neglect your own, I won't even say needs, like of course if you're neglecting your actual needs, like your hygiene or mental health or something, you're gonna feel the consequences of that. But if you're neglecting even just little things you like want to do, you'd like to change up your hairstyle, or, every week or something, like do something different, or you just feel really pretty when you have jewelry on or different makeup or something, and you're neglecting those little, just those tiny little wants of yours on a regular basis, then you're basically telling your subconscious mind, you're not worthy of all of that stuff because there's not a bigger purpose to it. But when you start doing those things and start just doing stuff for yourself for the sake of that thing, not to get any results, just because you enjoy doing it and because you like it, like literally just for that. I feel like in society we're kind of programmed to think, oh, I only can do this one thing if it's gonna either make me appear better in some way or make me more money, or it's like an efficient thing to do with my time, because we live in this freaking hustle culture galore. And that's not true. We can do things just for pure enjoyment. soak that in. You can do things just because you enjoy them. Like when I look good, when I think I look good in my perspective, because there's no good or bad ways to look, you know? But in my perspective, when I look good, when I'm dressing cute, whatever, I feel better. I feel more productive. I feel more confident. And because of all of that, I feel like I have the energy to actually care about myself, love myself, do the mental and emotional and spiritual health practices. And then those are the things that actually create pure happiness from within. Or not necessarily create, because we all have that within us. That is literally who we are inherently. That is the only thing that cannot go away. But we allow ourselves to dissolve the layers that are kind of covering that peace, that happiness, that joy, when we work on our mental, emotional, and spiritual health. And so, well, and physical. But I don't know. I just have realized that taking care of yourself on a appearance-based level, in and of itself, will not make you happy in the deepest way, but it can make you feel better and have more energy and more confidence to do the things that will actually make you feel true peace. And I don't know, it's just something I'm definitely going to prioritize a little bit more. Like the idea of, for the past few weeks, I haven't really been, like when I wake up, I do take care of myself in lots of ways. Like I meditate, I go to the gym, I've been doing like cold exposure, so going either to the beach and jumping in the water early in the morning, or taking a cold shower and stuff. So it's like I'm doing those things that do make me feel actually deeply happy in a, you know, deep soul kind of way. But I realized there was like something missing, and I think it's because I haven't spent any time like getting ready in the morning, picking out an outfit that makes me feel confident, or doing my makeup, you know, putting on jewelry. I wasn't really like doing that for a while, and I felt the consequences of that. And it's not to say that if I do those things, I'm going to be happy, or that I need to do those things, or I need to be attached to them, or think that I don't look good if I don't do them, because that's not true. But I realized that when I did put attention into that, and the thought of like getting up in the morning and actually spending 30 minutes to an hour just getting ready, just listening to music, having a good time, making myself feel cute, that will make a big difference in my mood and the way I show up in the world. And that's what it's all about. And the last thing I want to point out is, I kind of just touched on, but the non-attachment aspect of this. So not believing that you have to do these things to look good or feel good, or believing that that is who you are, your identity as somebody who wears makeup every day, or always has acrylics on, or dresses a certain way. And that's a little fine line too, that will take practice to not be attached to things, because as humans we just tend to attach ourselves to everything and make everything our identity. But so it's not to identify with these things and say that that is who I am, like, oh, I'm not pretty if I don't wear makeup. That is not fucking true. So nothing like that, but it's just about putting that energy into yourself and making yourself feel loved on every single level, and just spending time doing things that you enjoy that make you feel good. So I know that was a lot, like a lot. I hope everything I said just came off in the most positive, loving way that I intended it for. I hope, this just like made sense, or something resonated with you in it. And you know, I want to just end with saying that you truly do have all you need within you to be happy, because you are happiness, you are love, in the deep way, not the just surface level, temporary emotional way. You are that deep peace that, you know, we're all kind of striving for. It's already us. Like, that's the crazy thing. I should make a whole video on that, but yes, I hope this came off to you in a positive, loving way. I love every single one of you, and thank you so much for watching. I'd love to start a conversation about this in the comments, so make sure to go do that and subscribe and give this a thumbs up if you have not already, and go check me out on TikTok, on Patreon, my email list. Everything will be linked down below so that me and you can get in more contact and have more deep conversations. And if you join the community on Patreon, I will literally have deep conversations with every single patron on there. I love, love, love doing that, and just sharing exclusive things on there and getting more perspectives so we can both help each other grow. And I hope you will join me on there, or just keep coming back every couple weeks when I post. I think I'm trying to post every 2 weeks here, and we can have little chit chats on the YouTube, the tube of you, on the TikTok. Okay, I need to go now. I hope you have a beautiful day or night, whatever time it is where you are, and I love you. See you next time.